The best relationships that I have are repeat business. You do well by someone by putting them into the right deal. And that's exactly what we do. There are money states and there are deal states. When you live in a money state, you need to make sure that you ask these 10 questions when you're working with an out-of-state broker. Like the large exodus of remote workers fleeing high-tax coastal states for lower-tax states in the Midwest and in the South, commercial real estate investors are also fleeing the cap rate constrained coasts for the Midwest and the South for higher cap rate opportunities ignored by foreign and large institutional investors, for now at least. Sophisticated investors obviously love commercial real estate because it's an inefficient market. Unlike efficient public markets where there are few opportunities, ones that are not illegal at least, to exploit informational advantages for financial gain, the private commercial real estate segment is rife with opportunities because of public company disclosure requirements and the immediate dissemination in the financial press of any news or reports related to a company. It's near impossible to find any unknown information about a company to be able to exploit it for gain. That is not the same, and that is not true in the commercial real estate market. In the real estate market, inefficiencies can be exploited by significant gain by finding off-market opportunities not available to everyone. Someone with the boots on the ground and intimate knowledge of a specific market is more likely to come across these undervalued opportunities than someone who's not in the same position. Even in hot markets with heavy investor and tenant demand, arbitrage opportunities still exist for those immediately knowledgeable and familiar with the area. Investors with informational advantages that can find value properties in these high demand markets put themselves in the prime position to either immediately unload these properties for a quick gain or hold them on for a long, consistent cash flow because of a large, reliable renter pool. So what about an out-of-state investor looking to establish a foothold in a new market? We get this question all the time. The key is finding and working with a superstar local broker. The difference between a good broker and a mediocre one could mean the difference between establishing a long, trusting, mutually profitable professional relationship with a reliable broker and spinning your wheels and wasting time with an incompetent one. Your success in a new market and your ability to seek out and take advantage of arbitrage opportunities from finding under-the-radar assets will often hinge on the real estate agent or broker that you decide to work with. The ideal broker will have boots on the ground and intimate knowledge needed in order to serve your proxy and be your eyes and your ears in that market. Beware of brokers who think every property for sale is a great deal. These brokers think like salespeople who are only interested in making the sale and banking the commission. You want to work with brokers who think like you and have your best interests in mind, and as a real estate investor, and who don't see you as another buyer. The best brokers will be the ones that speak your language and probably invest in real estate as well. So how do you find the right brokers? The ones that speak your language. Here are 10 questions that should help. Do you own any commercial real estate or have any passive investments in commercial real estate? What asset segments do you prefer? Multifamily, office, retail, industrial. If you do invest in commercial real estate when evaluating new opportunities, what kind of financial metrics do you target? What's your target going in first year cap rate? Target terminal at the time of the disposition cap rate? What's your target IRR? What's your preferred investment strategy? Core, core plus, value add, or opportunistic? Why do you prefer this strategy and why do you like it for this particular market? What kind of professional, community, and interpersonal relationships do you foster to find off-market deals? How many listings do you have at this time? What trends are you seeing currently in the market? What are the economic and the demographic drivers fueling this trend? What are the long-term prospects of this trend? What particular areas in the market are you seeing headwinds or challenges? What areas would you avoid altogether? How do you evaluate and vet your commercial real estate investments? What can I expect when I work with you in terms of sourcing, evaluating, and vetting potential investments? How extensive is your support team? Do you have an assistant or team to help you? You cannot be everywhere at once, and you can't wear every hat when it comes to your commercial real estate investments. I have learned that the hard way. That's why if you are a seasoned commercial real estate investor, you've learned to leverage the expertise of others to make your life easier and to profit financially. Investing in new markets will require the same trust and the same expertise of others in order to succeed. Your gateway to success in a new market will be finding a local broker or agent who knows how to find, evaluate, and vet great deals in this market. The key is to finding a broker who is also an investor, one who speaks your language, a broker only interested in selling commercial real estate, not investing in it, like a stockbroker only interested in churning transactions in your portfolio to make those per transaction commissions. The only ones making money in both scenarios is the broker, because they're not interested in whether you make money or not, as long as they make the commissions. Look, the best relationships that I have are repeat business. You do well by someone by putting them into the right deal. And that's exactly what we do. The right broker will understand your perspective as an investor because they themselves are investors. And hopefully the questions I listed above will help you vet out and find these super brokers. But it does take a lot of time, effort, and energy in building relationships. With that said, feel free to reach out to myself, my team here in Kansas City, Missouri. We have a buyer's representation success system. Very great proven model with weekly deal flow, market commentary, helping you see the trends and the opportunities, backing it up with market reports and past deals. What else do you need? Reach out to me, 573-694-9669. You guys know how to get a hold of me. Until next time, live free.